Let me give you some shots from my bicycle ride today in Miami of this beautiful, beautiful area in downtown Miami, right here by the Miami River with all the high-rise buildings beside us. Big residential high-rise construction boom. I would say probably in the 2000s. Everybody wants to live in downtown Miami, and as a result, actually, downtown Miami has been revitalizing quite nicely. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any further here. Let's see, very, very quiet today. It's Sunday, so there's not much going on, which is kind of nice because this city is definitely extremely busy. Let me turn around here. See, bicycling with one hand and the other hand on the camera is always a little precarious, but bicycling in all sorts of different destinations across the world is definitely one of my favorite things to do. It's such a wonderful way of discovering a city. This year actually has been pretty exciting for international bicycling. Excuse the wind, please. Early in the year I started off in February in Mexico, just outside the city of Guanajuato. Beautiful, beautiful colonial city. I was biking there. I think we landed on Brickell Avenue, am I right? This is testing my... didn't mean to scare him. Thank you. That was my start to the bicycling year in Mexico, and then in May and June I went bicycling in Asturias, the northern province in Spain. Then I did some biking in Madrid, and then a couple of weeks later did some biking in Rome. Then of course in the summer I usually stick around Toronto quite a bit, because in the summer Ontario is very nice, and I do a number of local bicycling adventures or around Ontario. Did some bicycling in Peterborough. That was really nice. Enjoyed that. Very nice area outside of Toronto. Lots of lakes. Oh, beautiful. Look at this here. And I'm coming up on the Carlos Arboleda Boulevard. Let's see if I can make this here without entangling myself with the vehicles. Okay. And then in the fall did some bicycling in New York State, in Troy to be more exact. And then I did some biking about a little more than a month ago now, in the middle of October in New York City, which was fabulous. Really enjoyed riding around Manhattan. And, well, very nice looking here across the river. Gonna go here on the outside, let the cars pass. So, yeah, biking is just phenomenal. And it gets you into those nooks and crannies that you would never venture into. And allows you to cover quite a bit of ground, much more than in a walking tour, and much more in-depth coverage than on a driving tour with the vehicle. So probably my favorite way of discovering cities. Here the company that I rented from is called Bike and Roll. They also offer Segway tours. Now I've never been on a Segway, but it kind of looks a little bit funny to me. But the other idea is to get a bit of exercise. I can certainly use the exercise. That's why I opted for a bicycle tour instead of a Segway tour. Go ahead. Okay, let me make my way over there and see if I can take some nice photos back over to the other side of the river. Some beautiful walkways here, as you can tell. It's just gorgeous. And it couldn't be a better day. I know there's a huge snowstorm going on in the Midwest and all over the place, but Miami is gorgeous sunshine, 75 degrees, going down to maybe 55 at night, so it does get a little cool right now, and I think in the next couple of days there's going to be a cold front coming through, but today out here it's just about perfect. There we go, here's my bike.